The victim of school violence by Kim Garam expressed her position through a law firm. Victim Yu Yoon Seo, a pseudonym, wrote down all the circumstances in which she suffered school violence by Kim Garam from a law firm on the 19th and suffered a second round of abuse after the fact was revealed. First of all, the notification of the results of the School Violence Countermeasures Committee, which was recently released to the community, was confirmed. The law firm said, the notification of the results of the School Violence Countermeasures Committee is consistent with the notification of the results of the School Violence Countermeasures Committee with the seal of the head of Jaeongjin Middle School submitted by the client. The case goes up to 4 years ago. The victim suffered school violence from Kim Garam and his friends from late April to early May 2018, and since then, he has been unable to endure the group violence and transferred to another school 1 to 2 weeks after the incident. On June 4, 2018, the School Violence Countermeasures Committee was held, and Kim Garam, a student who committed school violence, received 6 hours of special education and 5 hours of special education for parents under Article 17(1)(5) of the Act on the Prevention and Countermeasures of School Violence. Victims of school violence receive protective measures such as psychological counseling and advice pursuant to Article 16(1)(1) of the same Act. Since then, the victim has had a hard time, even after transferring school, suffering from malicious rumors that she was forced to transfer due to Yu Yoon Seo's fault, even though she was transferred by her own will because she could not endure continuous group abuse. The law firm issued a statement to the effect that the suspicion of school violence against Kim Garam is maliciously slandered by cleverly editing what happened while the member was making friends, and Kim Garam is a victim of school violence. When Yu Yoon Seo was accused and threatened by unidentified people, the second indiscriminate assault on Yu Yoon Seo intensified, adding, Yu Yoon Seo cried and refused to go to school, and Yu Yoon Seo's guardian sent a comment on the victim's position to this law firm. The victim did not ask for any compensation, but Kim Garam's entertainment activities continued, as if nothing had happened, and he would delete the statement, make a statement based on the facts, apologize to the victim, and not make a statement different from the facts. Yu Yoon Seo, who could not endure the extreme anxiety and fear caused by the second assault, eventually made a suicide attempt, and Yu Yoon Seo and her parents decided to stop Yu Yoon Seo's studies altogether and expressed their intention to drop out of school. Yu Yoon Seo is currently undergoing psychiatric treatment without going to school for 7 weeks before the final dropout process, and Yu's mother is taking care of Yu Yoon Seo after stopping all outside activities to prevent her from attempting suicide again, he explained. Regarding the controversy over school violence by LE SSERAFIM Kim Garam and HBYE's position, the legal firm, Limited, under the victim's agent Darren Law Group will express the victim's position based on the statement of the victim and guardian, the report of the School Violence Self-Governing Committee under the name of the head of Jaeongjin Middle School. 1. Authenticity of the notification of the results of the School Violence Countermeasures Committee. The notification of the results of the School Violence Countermeasures Committee, which is controversial over its authenticity, is consistent with the notification of the results of the School Violence Countermeasures Committee with the seal of the head of Jaeongjin Middle School submitted by the client. 2. The details of the incident. The victim, a pseudonym Yu Yoon Seo, suffered school violence from Kim Garam and his friends around the end of April to early May 2018 and transferred to another school 1 to 2 weeks after the incident, unable to withstand the continued group violence. After that, the School Violence Countermeasures Committee was held on June 4, 2018, and Kim Garam, a student who committed school violence, received 6 hours of special education, 5 hours of special education for parents under Article 17(1)(5) of the School Violence Act, and Yu Yoon Seo, a victim of school violence, received psychological counseling and advice. 3. Send content certification to Hive and no reply. At that time, Hive Company Limited issued a statement to the effect that the suspicion of school violence against Kim Garam is maliciously slanderous by cleverly editing what happened while making friends, and Kim Garam is a victim of school violence. Yu Yoon Seo cried and refused to go to school, saying, I think it will end only when I die, and Yu's parents took legal action. For Hive, we sent a proof of contents mail to Hive number 310 to 41000 to 3 to 7125, Yongsan-gu, Seoul, and reached the above address around April 21, 2022 10:38. The victim did not ask for any compensation, but she urged them to delete the statement that was different from the truth, to make a statement based on the facts again, to apologize for the victim, and not to make a statement that is different from the truth only by Garam and her friends. However, Hive did not reply to this, and Kim Garam's entertainment activities continued, as if nothing had happened. 4. Refutation of the position that allegations of school violence are malicious slander against Kim Garam. The reason why Yoo Yoon-seo's guardian decided to file a criminal complaint against Kim Garam's school violence and send a proof of contents to Hive without filing a civil lawsuit is that Yoo Yoon-seo and her guardian wanted to stop the second offense more than any compensation. However, Hive has dismissed the victim's request for an end to the second round of abuse and expressed a strong stance to take legal action by treating it as a malicious slander. Yoo Yoon-seo's parents couldn't stand the pain her daughter suffered, so they made their position clear through this law firm. However, if Hive continues to maintain its position that the allegations are malicious slander and Kim Garam is the victim, we will release the full report of the results of the School Violence Countermeasures Committee, including the summary of the case, to protect the minor victim. 5. In the reality that the victim is not even allowed to forget the damage and live, I think it will end only when I die. For young students who are screaming, our society needs to think deeply about what answers we can give. However, the perpetrator should be sternly aware that the experience of mass abuse remains a scar deep in the heart and cannot be returned with any compensation and treatment for young students whose school life is everything to their world. Only strict awareness of school violence and thorough reflection on it are the minimum protection that can prevent our children from becoming the next victims from school violence. Don't forget to subscribe to Music Rank YouTube channel. See you again next time.